Hello, and welcome to Angels and Spirits, where we bring you messages from angels and spirits through cards and mediumship. So, let us introduce ourselves. Oh, no, before we do that, if you would like a reading, then please let us know in the comments. Say, hello, I would like a reading, please, and we will do a reading for you. Remember, all readings are public, and anyone can see them. And we don't answer in-depth questions. It really is for what you need to know for your highest good at this moment in time. I'm Ray, and I'm a spiritual guide and healer who helps you remember your divine presence and step into your purpose. I use various things, including angelic Reiki, guided meditations, exploring past and future lives, and as we're doing today, I love using angel oracle cards to bring messages from the angels, as I love connecting with them so much. And my colleague with me here is
Reverend Graham Williamson, online for today. I'm a third-generation international intuitive evidential medium. I live in sunny, freezing cold Florida, USA, and
compared to UK, it's not freezing cold, just saying.
it was 31 degrees this morning, pal. That's cold.
Not here, it's not.
31 degrees in Florida. But no, I'm enjoying life. I'm having fun, especially being back here with my pal. This one on my left. Where's Susie? No.
I've got no Susie today, so I've got my pen and paper ready to take her names. For anybody who asks for a read, says hello and asks for a reading.
Yeah, and also, if you want to contact either one of us or both, we've got the email addresses and all the information's there if you need it. Don't forget, we're here just entertainment as well, but we follow our instincts, our guts, our spirit guides, our cards, and we're here to show you there's more than just yourself on this earth. There's body, mind, and spirit.
So whilst we're waiting to see if anyone's brave enough, why don't you give us a brief description about mediumship for people that might not be 100% sure about what it is?
Thank you, Ray. That's a good one. I, as a child, used to be scared of the dark. And it took me many years to work it out why. And that's because I was seeing, feeling, hearing, sensing something around me. And if you've ever gone through that experience, you've got a good chance that your energy is strong enough and high enough to connect directly with spirit. Now, everybody's a psychic, but not everybody is a medium. So I found out that through trial and error, learning to listen to my gut instincts and my intuition, I knew that I was talking to those that passed over the other side by confirming evidential mediumship, which means to bring the character, the way they talk, walk, look, whatever it is, of the person who's passed to the recipient in front of me, or on the phone, or email, or letter, whatever it is, and prove it's their loved ones. The best way I can describe it is Graham steps away with ego, and my instincts take over. You have to raise your energy and stop being egotistical. I'm this, I'm better than everybody. That doesn't work. It's all a facade. I have my way. Every single person has their own way in being a medium, but you've got to be honest with yourself and spirit and the recipient. And the medium is answerable for everything they say and do. Remember that. I hope that helps people.
Yeah, no, that was very good, because obviously, people do get mixed up between psychics and mediums quite often.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Out there. So it's always nice to know the distinction as to who a medium is compared to a psychic. Although, as you said, everyone is psychic and people can be mediums and psychics.
Yeah. Now, the psychic side is the material aspect. We've all done it. Like you meet somebody for the first time, and straight away you feel comfortable or not. That is your psychic senses. It's self-preservation. It's a material thing. The energy that you feel from somebody else has to be in sync with you or against you. And you have a choice to stay with them if you like it. If you don't, they leave or you leave. Don't second guess it. Say, oh, I might have cut them on a bad day. No, if you've got to say something's wrong, it is. Step back, find out what it is you truly feel, and listen to it. It can, and I'm not scaring people, it can save your life if you listen to your psychic ability. Okay? It really can.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can see that we've got a couple of people watching. So, if you'd like a reading from both Graham and myself, then please just say hello and I would like a reading. And it is really important as well to listen to your body. We so forget that our body is our greatest tool for everything we do. We're made up, we've got so much water in our body, and water is one of the best conductors. You only need to look at the experiments of Moto with the water crystals to see, how much of energy, and we react to energy around us, to radio waves, to frequency. So our body is so important with giving us guidance and telling us what is good for us and what's not good for us. We
Yeah,
just have to listen to it.
and I've also just been watching a video this morning about the ability of the eyes. We see very little of the visible spectrum. Owls can see hundreds of times better than we can. We can see a rabbit 2 miles away. I'm lucky if I can see the end of my garden. You know,
Tell me about it.
there's the weeds blocking the view. But but the point is, our vision isn't necessarily a focus. You see more peripherally than you do when you focus. And that's the same with your gifts. When you focus, you block those gifts away. You isolate them and only go on to one of your abilities or two. When you trust yourself and know yourself enough, and you don't care, and I use that word care carefully, it doesn't matter what sense is used, you instantly see, feel, hear, and sense what it is, positive or negative. And that's when you do your cards and you just read what the card means for you instinctively because you know what the card represents to you, and your terminology for the recipient has to come from your heart, not your ego. And that's why I'm as crazy as a cookie, and I admit it. But I enjoy life and proving there's life after death because there's nothing worse than saying, I've lost somebody and I'll never see him again. Wrong. That's all I'll say on that subject. But that's why I love being a medium and love working with Ray because she's a medium of a different caliber. She allows that angel flow through her into her cards and her terminology. And that's why I get so much fun and laughter in the game, even though it's a serious topic. We're not making fun and games of the topic. It's the energy uplifts us to enjoy what we do. Is why we laugh and joke around. There's a big difference. Going back to that psychic and medium thing, you'll get a lot of people saying, I'm a psychic, I'll read your future. They can. A medium can also, but there's a lot of responsibility for that. And anybody who gives a reading to anybody else who's responsible for their words and their actions, it can cause major problems for you. If you say something to somebody and say, this is what's going to happen, and it doesn't, or it did exactly the way you said it, you're responsible.
Yeah. And of course, what people forget is the future is not set in stone. Everything that someone sees happening in the future is a potential future, but that could change by you doing something or somebody else doing something, and that future is completely changed. for it.
Yep.
So, no, even if someone tells you this is your future, it probably will be, but there's no guarantee.
Yeah, because I love that. I'm not very religious, but in the Bible it says um, God gave us choice, and I take that literal. The choice is I like it or I don't like it. If I like it, I'll work with it, and it can happen. If I don't like it, I'm going to do something else. But that is our choice. But that is what the future afterwards has shown you.
Yeah.
You decide the
Well,
future by your choices.
exactly. And whilst we were chatting around a little bit, the car decided it was going to fly out of the pack whilst we were talking. And the card that came out
What's a
was
surprise?
remember. I know. The card that came out was remember who you are, Archangel Michael. You're a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved.
Yeah.
And that was when we
Yeah.
were uh, talking about using your body, your senses, to actually, know where you're going to tell your, uh, using your body as a tool to let you know what's good, what's bad, you should, you shouldn't, could, would, etc. And it is,
Oh,
we will need to remember who we are or why we are here.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting photobombed.
I know, I can see.
That's Dolores, everybody. She's like one of
So
our cats. Um, she put me off now.
I know we've got people keep coming in, but nobody's asking for a reading. So it's
Oh,
like,
I think they're getting entertained now.
oh, I hope they're getting entertained. Maybe that's why they're not asking for a reading because they're just being entertained so much.
Yeah. Um, Another thing about being a medium is enjoying your life. And I've experienced a lot of deja vu being a medium. It took me a minute. Oh, hello, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
And I found out deja vu from what I've discovered in my own research is that my spirit was looking down before I entered this body and said, I want to experience that particular happening or incident, whatever it is. And each time I have this deja vu, I feel such a warmth and blessing that I know I'm doing what I wanted to see and experience. Of spirit having a human experience. So deja vu is nothing to say, oh, you did it wrong last time. No, you did it right. You're in the right spot at the right time because that's why you came here to do. Okay.
Cool. So, do you want to go first with Kevin?
Ladies first.
Oh, bless you. I will go first then. So, let's see. What does Kevin need to know for his highest good at this moment in time? What does Kevin need to know for his highest good at this moment in time? Okay. So, Kevin, you have got spiritual understanding, Archangel Aziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So it's absolutely beautiful, with the geometry on there, which works out very nicely for angels and angelic Reiki. But what this is saying for you, Kevin, is that know that all the information that is coming through now, the symbols, they're all helping you understand your spiritual journey, the truth about who you are, what you can do, how you can do it. And any of the studying you're doing and that you're learning is so important at this moment in time because it is going to lead you on the right path to be doing exactly what you're meant to be doing here. So make sure you make a note of those symbols, that information, esoteric information. So it may be things that you haven't come across before that may come into your vision. Have a look at them and see if that's information that you can use with all the other stuff that you've got. So I hope that makes sense, and I'll pass you over to Graham.
Thanks, Ray. Happy New Year, Kevin. Spirit is saying, why are you so stubborn? Would you agree, Kevin, that you like to read and learn stuff? And I know you may not be able to answer in time, but think about why you're gaining all this knowledge. What are you going to do with it? And if you put up the card again for me, Ray, please. The whole aspect of understanding, spiritual connection, thank you, the spiritual connection with understanding. And the whole point of your journey on this earth, spirit having a human experience, is to share what you know. All that geometric symbology is to do with our DNA, our energy, our purpose. Everything is connected. And to understand yourself, you've got to share information to get feedback so you can find out where you are. You can't do it on your own. You've got spirit helping you and angels. Everything's helping you. But you've got to be honest with yourself and share what you know. And then people say, he's grounded. He knows what he's on about. We understand what he's saying and giving us. But you've got to be honest with yourself. I'm not saying you're lying.
And we lost.
Second?
Yeah, you're back. No, you're back. You disappeared for a second.
And the whole point I'm trying to make is open your mouth, Kevin, and start living the life you know you are supposed to be living. I hope that makes sense to you. And watch out for the cold weather. Okay.
Okay, so we have got Gemma says hi. Hi, Gemma. If you want a reading, let us know you'd like a reading. Oh,
I haven't seen her all year.
I know. And we've got Callie09H. Hi, Graham. Can I ask for a reading, please? You certainly can. I'm going to let Graham go first.
Thank you. Oh, hi, Callie. Welcome to the room. Callie, do you understand about the praying for whatever's been happening in your life? And I see there's a lot of symbology to do with praying. Be honest, you can't control this. And you have to take a step back and understand you're not responsible for other people's actions. And you're praying to try and be understood by other people. You've got to, similar to what I said to Kevin, you've got to start speaking your truth. Praying's fantastic. It helps clarify your connection with this divine and yourself. But you can't carry other people's burdens with you. You've got to let them go. So pray and give forgiveness of yourself first. It's not being selfish. It's you are not responsible for other people's actions, only your own and how you respond. And you've got a lot of good news coming your way. So enjoy your life and finish off the business aspect in your life or study aspect where you have to finish up qualifications. Get on with that. Ignore the other people. You can do it. I hope that makes sense to you, and I'll pass you over to Ray. And thanks for coming in.
So, okay, the card that came out for you whilst Graham was speaking was gentleness, Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So, as Graham was saying about taking time to pray, this is really about allowing yourself the time to spend time with you, to sit quietly, to read, to draw, just to be in your own space and bubble, And if and when you go out, try and be around people who have got that sense of gentleness, that sense of calmness, because at the moment you don't need to have lots of hectic things going on around you. It's saying, no, take yourself out of those situations, take yourself out of everything that's rush, 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 rush. A lot of people seem to think, January, right, New Year's resolutions, let's start with the round running, which is completely wrong. Our bodies, we were talking earlier about our bodies being one of our greatest psychic gifts. Our bodies are not meant to be doing lots of stuff and being bombarded with stuff at this time of year. We don't really need to get going until February, end of February, March time. That's when the new year really starts, and that's when we can start being busy. So don't think that, oh my God, I can't be busy because it's January. No, you can take the time to be in that space of being just you, in that quietness, in that gentleness, in that stillness, and allowing yourself to breathe and to grow and expand and to heal. So I hope all that makes sense to you. Kevin says, thank you both. That makes sense. Jolly good, Kevin. And don't forget, Gemma, if you'd like a reading, say you'd like a reading, and Trish would like a reading. I'm going to let you go first again, Graham.
Okay. Hang on, my chair's not comfortable. Right. Hello, Patricia. Happy New Year. Same to everybody in the room. Oh, Tricia, what's this about being stubborn? I'm glad you put your foot down, and you've got a good sense of humour. It's like you've been, pardon the term, dancing around with people and not leading them on literally, but figuratively. It's like you've as Ray was talking about New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. It's winter and we have to take time to stock up energy for the start of the new year, which is said from February onwards. And you've been holding all this emotional energy for a long time, and now you're slowly starting to give it out. But be careful that it doesn't bite you in the back. Trust your heart, not your head. Don't think about it in an egotistical standpoint. You have to show people who you are truthfully without the ego. And that way you can control the narrative a little bit better. But you're doing a great job up to now, but be careful about the ego part. I'll pass that over now to Ray.
Okay, so Trish, the card that came out for you whilst Graham was speaking was Overcoming Difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Isn't that a beautiful card? So what the angels are saying for you, Trish, is that you can breathe again now. Any issues that you may have had, they are past now. You are moving forward. Any challenges, you've overcome them. You can overcome them. You have so much strength to do that it's literally just you could fly across them now. You don't need to worry about them anymore because you have the ability, the strength, the knowledge, the power to just go, challenges? What challenges? I'm just going to spread my wings and I'm going to fly over them. So you don't need to have any worries or any doubts because things are all moving perfectly and positively for you at the moment. So I hope that makes sense to you. So who has come on next? So next we have Stolen 1986. I just want to know if you can tell me which chakra I still need to open activate. Hopefully you can help. That's an interesting one. Well, whilst Graham connects to spirit, let me see if the cards will come out with any indication what it may possibly be. It may not. It may be that you have to work it out yourself. But hey, let's see.
I think it's here.
Eh?
I think it's here.
Well, the card that wanted to come out was Clairvoyance, Archangel Aziel. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So I'm actually thinking third eye.
Oh, that is even better.
Yeah.
I love it. Look what he's doing. Look with his hands. Look at his
Okay,
hands.
he's got his hand on his heart. Yes.
Got it. Got it. Yes.
And if you notice, he's actually got all the chakra crystals.
Love it.
You cannot make this stuff up. You really cannot make it up. You asked about chakras, Stella, and well, you've got it. You've got heart and third eye are the ones you need to be concentrating on. But obviously, do remember to make sure the others are still working in time with them. So I hope that makes sense. Have you got anything you want to add,
top
Graham?
that. I'm afraid I just can't top that. You know, it's waste because I was going. I feel it's here, and then there he is with his hand there. I went, well, that's it. I just thought,
I know.
oh,
I know. So yes. So your heart and your third eye are the ones you need to be concentrating on at the moment.
thank you, fella. Loved it.
Yep. So let's see. Callie says, yes, Graham, I do understand. I feel so much tension about family and people as much as I love to live a peaceful life and spiritual life. And yes, I only need to finish one more course for my degree. And yes, Ray, I really loved hearing this and it clicked so much. Thank you for letting us know. And Trish says, thank you to both. Yes, it definitely made sense. And I feel like you've been listening to my conversations. Wow, Trish, do you want to tell me this?
Her initials, P, in the green background, is the name of the company I used to work for 17.5 years in Florida.
How interesting. Oh, Stolla, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Made me want to cry now. Oh, thank you. We try not to. Yeah, we try not to make people cry, but hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good crying.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. So next.
I'll explain later why I'm so high.
So next we have Sparkling Light 09. Hi, Graham. I'm excited to see you. I'd kindly love a reading. I'll let you go first, Graham.
Thank you. Hi, Sparkling Light. I've got sparkling water. Let's see. For you, my dear, I feel like how long are you going to bite your tongue? There's so much energy trapped inside you. It's like a light bulb where somebody just put a shade right up over the top of it, but it's still trying to burn through. You've got to change the direction of your narrative, Sparkling, because you know you're not going to go along the path that's productive the way things have been happening. So from what I'm getting is that you need to literally stop, take a step back, change direction and walk forward from your heart. And I say this with all sincerity, that everything has changed since Christmas, New Year. 2005 was one heck of a busy year. And the whole point is it shows you the choice. We were talking about this before the show, about choices. You have now come to the point in your life You've got to do things for yourself. It's not being selfish. You've been selfless for too long. It's not taking up ownership of yourself and walking the path that you know you can do. And what the others have shown you is their version. It's about time you showed them your version. And I'm going back to the eye thing I was going to say earlier. You are seeing a lot more peripherally than you are focused. That's because spirit know that your energy is rising and you are more aware of your innate gifts. Trust yourself more. And I know this year is going to be a better year for you. And I say that with love and blessing, and I'll pass you over to Ray.
Okay, so Sparkling, the card that came out for you whilst Graham was talking was patience. Archangel Raphael. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay, so following on from what Graham was saying, is that, you know, what you hope, you wish, you dream for, the seeds that you planted last year are starting to bloom and grow now. They're not quite ready. Again, we're still in this period, this germinating period. So have some patience. You know, just keep nurturing and watering them. And if they take you off in a different direction, then just follow that direction where it's going patiently, because that will lead you into the right space and the right place of where you are meant to be at this moment in time, doing what you are supposed to and what you are meant to be doing at this moment in time. So know that your dreams are coming true, but you've got to have some patience and just allow things to flow with a lot of grace. And I hope that makes sense to you.
And can I just say a bit on that?
You may.
With the watering can, water will find its own level, will find its own direction. And the nurturing of yourself takes time. Don't rush it. Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. So Peter, you would like a reading? Certainly, we'll do a reading for you. So I'll go first this time. So what does Peter need to know? Please, nice, good, and it's noted. Okay, right. So let's see which of these cards want to. Okay, so your card, Peter, is nurture, Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Okay, so what the angels are saying to you, Peter, is that now is the time to be nurturing yourself, your inner child, your own gifts, your abilities, your own self, that little boy you once were. Now is the time to nurture, send love, look after, say kind words, because when you start doing that, that really helps the person you are now, the Peter you are now, not the child Peter, but the adult Peter that you are now. So make sure you are nurturing your not just your physical, but your spiritual and your mental being as well. And then you're in a child. Be kind to them, nurture them, send them love, do the best you can for them, and you'll find that'll have a knock-on effect on your physical self, on your adult self, and you'll be able to move forward with a lot more clarity and ease. So I hope that makes sense, and let's see what Graham's got to say.
Let me see his card again, please.
His card again.
Thank you. With the four angels that I saw there on the card, it's the directions you've got ahead of you. It's which one do you feel more comfortable with? Being yourself in a spiritual world is difficult because people expect you to do something from what they've learnt. As a medium, and I've been doing this since I was 3.5, seeing spirits, I found out it doesn't matter what anybody else says to you. It's what you feel inside your heart of where you want to be. Your journey is just as important as your destination. And the card there has the north, south, east, and west directions. And they're all around you constantly. Pete, listen to your heart. You have been doing the journey for a long time, but you still feel that you haven't made it to your destination. You missed the point a little bit. The journey is the destination. And when you sit down and look at yourself, you can say, I did that. I've done this. Well, I did that. Well, and that. That is the journey to realization of self. Body, mind, and spirit work together. And all the directions you've got, not forgetting the up and the down as well as all around you, you are in a beautiful position in your life to live your life to the best of your ability. So start enjoying the journey. I'll leave that with love and blessing to you. Thank you for coming.
And sparkling light. Oh, Stoller said it was happy tears,
Good.
which is always good. And sparkling light says, I'm lost for words and literally crying and smiling at the same time, a little nervous too, moving in a new direction, patience and allowing. Nervousness is a wonderful thing that we as humans can have, because it means that we're not rushing in, all guns blazing. Again, it's taking the time. And she loved your sparkling water humour.
Well, I'm full of gas. Verbal
I'm not.
gas.
I'm not saying a word.
I've got a good sense of humour.
Not saying a word on that. So
Cheers.
want to wait and see if anyone wants to have a card. Is there anyone watching, that might have a question that they want to ask? Obviously not for the spirits or the angels, but maybe there's some spiritual question that maybe Grandma could maybe try and answer for you, or maybe spirit or angels might want to answer with that. Or we're just wait and see if someone else wants to card. So Peter says, thank you both, makes lots of sense with where I'm currently on my journey with spirit. Beautiful. Thank you for letting us know.
But this is what the room's about.
Whilst we wait.
This is what we're about. We don't think about what we're going to say. We just give from our hearts and our guides. And to get confirmations that we've been having, we've had a couple of months where it's been really tense, mostly physically because of the time of the year. And it's nice to come back New Year and do what we're doing and nailing stuff. It's like affirming our journey. And that's the beauty of it. I'm a big kid and I love it. I'm 17, but I'm dyslexic. And when I went to Disney on my 50th birthday, one of the oldest guides there came up to me, my wife, and said, I mean this nicely, he says, but sir, you are the biggest kid I've ever met, and you remind me so much of Walt Disney. And at first I thought, what? And I went to Disney to see the fireworks. I forgot to say the full display. I saw 2 rockets.
Ooh.
The whole of the time at the Disney. And even the zip line with the Peter Pan and the fairy wasn't working. And I was still maintaining a laugh. You see, my inner child will never grow up. I'm always going to be that 21 and a bit child because our journey on this earth has so much negativity around us. But that makes me more positive. It's a balance, and I love it.
Yeah. So, I can see we've got more people on here. Please say hello, ask for a reading from us. We're happy to do a reading for you. Or if you've got a question about something that you want to, that you're not sure the answer on, like what are chakras,
Oh,
or um,
Douglas, look at that question.
oh, let's have a look. How can we explain know thyself to understand without fear? Oh, Graham, what does yourself or spirit want to say about
Well,
that one?
thank you, Douglas. Know thyself is getting rid of that facade that every single one of us have. When we're with other people, we we have to be polite, we have to do this, we have to do that, and oh, we can't say the wrong thing. I quit doing that. Even making a joke about gas, I was referring to gas in the bottle. I drink a lot of water. Okay, and you see, I understand what my body, my psychic body, can do. I've learnt a lot of the abilities that my psychic abilities have shown me. But also, I've learnt to know my real self, and I don't hide from it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. It's is to be honest with yourself to know thyself. You cannot be knowing yourself if you're lying, even in a joke or gesture or behavior. You have to always be true to self in order way to know yourself. Spirit are trying to rush me and saying the words that they want me to say, which is why I'm getting tongue tied. Knowing thyself is about honesty, trust, love, compassion, empathy, and care, and a few others. But for angels and spirits, our positivity is not given away lightly. It is given away from our hearts with guidance from our guides, cards, and spirit to help you know yourself. And we take it very seriously, but we do it with humor, with light and love, and not hiding behind that facade that we all think we have to have because society says we've got to toe the line, be sheep, follow this, do that. Yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full. I was in the forces. In 1986, I left and I rented a car. I got Bat Out of Hell going full volume on a cassette player when I left the Navy. From that day on, I knew myself. I stopped saying, yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full. And my life's exploded in a positive way. My energy's going out. So I hope you can do some of that, if not all of it, or more. But you've got to be honest to do it.
Yeah. And the angels, what they wanted to say. I mean, I agree with everything Graham says there, and I've never been afraid to talk about angels or unicorns or anything because that is who I am. That is me. Even when I've had people look at me, rolling their eyes, going, "Oh my God, she's off again." It's kind of like, but that's me. You either accept me as I am or you don't accept me as I am. I know who I am, and I don't need to be fearful whether you like me or not like me as I am, because that is who I am. So I have that confidence. And what the angel said, and we were talking about this earlier, knowing thyself is remembering who you are. Remembering that you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God, source, whatever you want, whatever word you want to use. You are very loved. And when you remember who you truly are, that you are a wonderful spirit having a human experience, that is knowing thyself. So I hope that makes sense, Douglas. Do let us know. whether that did for you, and if anyone else has got any comments they want to mention on that, or you'd like a reading, or you've got a question you want to ask, we'll see if we can answer it for you. So we'll just wait. Although Graham knows himself because he won't sing.
I wondered how long you do this for. We've been 53 minutes now, and as she's first referred to I mentioned Bat Out of Hell, and
I was tempted to start singing because, as people know, Jim Steinman, I love his music. But
I'm saying
yeah,
nothing.
but you can't help saying Bat of Hell without wanting to sing it. Can you, Graham?
I didn't hear any of that. What was that?
Oh, just let it go.
Well, I was actually singing a lot of Kate Bush recently.
Can you reach those high notes?
Heck no. It was a series. I won't mention the show's name on here, but anybody who's listened in the last 10 years to a certain song, Running Up That Hill, will understand the show. But I loved it for the psychological aspects of it, of how our energy and where we've come from, and acknowledging our journey to be where we are now is understanding self. And that's what that show did. You have to look it up. I'm not trying to be cryptic, but I don't want to bring the title into the room directly. It's just that it goes with knowing thyself and the journey that we're all on. And our memories are important with our heart, not just our ego. If you let ego take control, it goes wrong. Karma steps in and says, you thought you... No. Sorry, we don't allow that, says karma. What's this?
So Douglas says, thank you for answering my question. Of course, the word know thyself, I know thy other is where it comes from.
Well, that's me, myself, and I. Body, mind, and spirit. What was that noise?
Yeah. As above, so below.
I was doing...
Oh, what were you asking me to see? Let it go, let it go.
No.
Oh.
Bat out of hell.
Oh well, never mind.
Bat out of hell.
Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone
If
when the
anybody
morning
that knows
comes.
Ray at all, she goes to every B-O-H.
O-H.
Yeah, I always forget the second one.
Not everyone.
Everyone local.
Not everyone. And
local.
I did go a few times with the original shows. The latest one, where they've stripped it back, I can see why they stripped it back. The songs, obviously, the music and the songs are brilliant. The singers are brilliant, but the storyline,
convoluted.
I went and saw it because they filmed it, and I actually went and saw it just before Christmas. I was spoiled. That's all I can say. I was spoiled with more song choices or more songs.
And you sing a lot.
The musical, yes.
You know all the words, so in the sequence of the songs, and if they don't do it properly, you pick out all the faults. I can't really sing. My singing is atrocious. I can sing as adequately as I could walk to the moon. But somebody play a song to me, come back an hour or 10 days or a year later and play the same song, I'll pick every wrong note. Pitch perfect, which drives my friends nuts. So that's why I say I cannot sing. I don't insult your ears. Or assault your ears, whichever's more apt.
Whichever one comes.
Come on, everybody that's watching. Ask for reading.
Yes, if you
We're
want
all
to read
fired up
now,
here. We want to do some work.
we do. Although technically this isn't really work. When you do something you enjoy, it's not work.
Listening.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, work. Yeah, work. Phew.
That's a four-letter word,
Yeah,
that is.
yeah.
I retired. In fact, what was it? I said to
Let's
somebody
get
the other day
something done.
about the word retired. I'm working harder now than I did when I was at work, and I'm busier. I don't know how I got to work because of all the things I'm doing now. I was thinking, what the heck? That journey aspect again steps in, and then why we're here and what we're doing, and helping people. I'm too excited. I feel like I'm 21 again. Driving my wife.
Yeah.
I'm
Would
trying
you
to
want
get
to be 21 again, though?
21 and a bit, yes. Because in England you
Would
can't
you
do
do
anything.
exactly the same as you did, or would you do it different?
No, I won't change a damn thing. Not a single thing. Because I would have learnt from it. And I'm disrespecting my past. I've got to accept my past as what I've done. My journey says, you did it, you've got to be answerable for it. And woulda, coulda, shoulda doesn't have any bearing on your past. It's what you do now to make a better future. That's why I enjoy doing shows like this. You know, it uplifts me. It says, Graham, you're doing what makes you happy. And it makes my wife happy, which is the bottom line.
Always, 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 always. So, people, you've probably got about 10 more minutes, if you want a reading. So, come on,
Come
come
on,
on,
come
come
on,
on,
come on,
come on.
come on. Slade. I remember that group very well. Oh, Noddy,
Did you read them?
yes.
Oh,
HMS,
you might have done.
HMS Collingwood. They were an up and coming band. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I was on stage for I was a committee member of Her Majesty's Naval Base HMS Collingwood, and it had the largest land base in Europe at the time. And we had a very big um, disco, so the way I put it, and it had strict rules. And because I was so shy and introverted, they got me on stage to adjudicate the bands. Sometimes when I was there three times, and I got to know a lot of the top bands at the time that was going through the circuit. If they got a good review at Collingwood, they could go on the Armed Forces circuit. If they got a bad review, that was it, they were gone. But I met a lot of fantastic people, and Noddy was brilliant, and the groups. I, oh, I thought somebody was saying something. There. She was saying it.
No, that was me. I have a feeling we didn't go out live on Facebook.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Facebook actually has been playing up a lot lately, especially with lives. And that's not just using it through a third platform like this, but my guest on my show yesterday was saying that she's been going to do some lives directly in Facebook. She's been having real difficulties with Facebook. And I know it's not gone out on Facebook because when I post the message, it should say gone out on the message should come up YouTube and Facebook.
yeah. It's only showing Facebook. Sorry, it's only showing.
YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah, but there's one person showing up in Facebook on the top right, and I came in through Facebook.
Yeah. But I don't think the show's gone out live on Facebook.
Well, I'm going to be posting it on Facebook when we finish, and it looks like we'll be finished in 5 minutes if nobody else wants to read it.
I know. I know. Early night
When
tonight.
the next show then?
Oh, I haven't got my diary in front of me.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. February. We could do the 24th.
Let me go and bear with me for a second. Let me go and get my diary.
Well, everybody, it's been a wonderful start to the year having the room, and all you people coming in and asking for the readings and the questions you've got. This is what Angels and Spirits about. We don't plan our shows. We just do them, as you can see, spontaneously. So we hope if you want to contact us, contact by email or Facebook and send a DM. We'll answer as best we can. And our show is once a month. So we're just trying to sort out February's schedule.
Yep. It's oh, no, it's March. I'm going. But I'm jumping ahead then. Yeah. Tuesday I could do, but we'd have to start the show about half an hour later.
On Tuesday the
24th.
Yeah. Have you got a pen? Tuesday. ANS. Tuesday. 2:30.
Yeah, so it'll be 7:30 UK time.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Perfect. We've got that in.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think that's it.
But we have enjoyed ourselves, and we hope you've enjoyed being a part of it as well.
Yeah. And if you're watching the replay and you couldn't get a live reading, then obviously you can contact us individually or join us on Tuesday the 24th, 7:30 p.m. UK time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, and ask for reading for you.
So, yeah, thanks everybody. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Take care. Bye.
Try and behave yourselves. Bye for now.